Welcome to my channel. My channel is All Things Deep. So welcome to All Things Deep, where we don't talk about anything really shallow. Even though my videos are starting off a little shallow, they're still deep because it's about love. So love is like the deepest thing that you could ever feel in this lifetime. So I did want to keep the theme going in February with love. My last video was about self-love. So if you have not checked that out, I'm gonna need you to go check that out, because without self-love, I don't think you could feel love the way you need to. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, because I do think you can feel a love from somebody and not fully grasp what it is because you lack, self love. But I want to get right into this video. Don't want to hold you guys long as usual. So this is just gonna be like a random talk. This is something that came to my mind. Um, And basically, what I want to say is love is not pain. So many people associate love and pain for some reason. Like over the years, that's just a phrase that I've heard in music from people. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick video with the theme of, following the theme of my last video and us being in the month of February, which is Valentine's Day month. um where people tend to express their love. A lot of people tend to get engaged around this time. A lot of people get pregnant around this time, and they birth Scorpios like myself. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to speak about how love is not pain, and how just depending on how you was raised, again, because all of us are raised different, this video will reach many different people, I'm hoping. So everybody, some people were raised in a loving atmosphere. Some people got to witness their father and mother in love. Some people lived in a house with a father and mother that didn't really love each other like that, because you had a lot of people that stay in relationships because of their kids, and they may have a love for each other, but they may not be in love. And it's a difference from loving someone and actually being in love. Um, but that's not what the video is about. This video is about love not being pain, and how um, you should never feel pain when you're in a relationship. Now, I want to focus this more on relationships between men and women, romantic relationships. Um, I recently lost someone to domestic violence. She got killed by her ex-boyfriend. So like it gets serious. This is really like a deep topic, but I'm not just gonna go super deep into it right now. I'm trying to keep these videos a little light at the beginning. Give me some time. I'm gonna go deep because that's what I love to do. I love to talk about deep conversations. But basically what I want to say is love is not pain. If you're associating a man or a woman mistreating you to an example, some women feel like if a man is jealous and they, you know, argue with them about some things, they show aggression, they think that's love. Like, oh, he gotta love me because, no, that's an immature man. um I did want to go over the definition of love. Of course, I got notes because I don't like to just come in. I want to come in straight off the dome, but I wanted to have something to reference to. So the dictionary version of love says it's an intense feeling of deep affection, a great intense and pleasure in something. To me, that is not a good definition for love, because I honestly believe that love is an action word, and it should have been displayed in the dictionary as an action word. It is a verb, so that means it's an action word, but the way they have it written out is just all about feelings to me. But to me, the way you express your love is through your behavior towards someone, through your actions. Because a lot of people are in relationships and there's no love there. Someone can tell you they love you every single day and not even mean it. And it's sad, but it's true. You can literally be in a relationship with somebody that tells you they love you every day and don't even really mean it, because their actions contradict them telling you that they love you. Love is never about pain. A lot of people find themselves in relationships where they are being manipulated, and that love word gets thrown out a lot when people are manipulating you. Like I said, especially in relationships with men and women. And I'm speaking from experience. Like, I've been in relationships with men. And like I say, this is my perspective. Anything I say on my channel is my perspective, what I have been through. I'm not gonna speak too much on stuff that I don't know anything about, or I have not researched. And that's why I'm keeping this topic light, because I'm just trying to get used to YouTube. So I'm just doing light conversations, even though this is deep to me, because love is deep. I haven't did a lot of research on different relationships and all that, so I'm just speaking in general. So yeah, back to manipulation, because I feel like manipulation is a big form of fake love, and people really get into relationships and not know that they're being manipulated this whole time, and there's no love involved in this relationship. So make sure that you are giving yourself self-love so that you can be a good observer of what love should look like. Because if you're loving yourself and taking care of yourself, anyone that comes in your life and claims to love you, they should also be putting out good effort towards you, period. Anyway, I don't even use that word. But so I wrote down some things that I seen on Instagram, because it disturbs me so bad. So you know how people post posts, and this is a post that I came across. It says, "Don't come to me woman to woman, because I'm on our boyfriend side." Basically saying, like, if your man is dealing with another woman, she's saying, don't come to me woman to woman, because I'm on our boyfriend side. No. Like, why do you feel that? Like, who even wrote that? I know everybody has to mature, and it may have been a young person that wrote that, but a grown-up posted this. Someone who is around my age posted this. Don't come to me woman to woman, because I'm on our boyfriend side. We gotta stop. We gotta stop feeding into that, liking stuff like that, commenting on stuff like that, because that is not real at all. And we have real conversations here. Another post that I came across: all men cheat, so get you a rich one if you want to cry in Jamaica, or do you want to cry on Trinity Lane? And Trinity Lane is a street from where I'm from in Nashville. So it's basically saying all men cheat, but get you a rich one so you can cry in Jamaica and not on Trinity Lane. No, that's not love. That's not self-love. So when you don't have self-love, you are attracting men that obviously don't have self-love either, if they want to cheat on you. Because if a man loves himself, he's not going to be out there cheating like that. Now, I will say that I'm not in denial, and I know men do cheat. I know good men have probably cheated before. We all make mistakes. But that shouldn't be a norm. Like, that shouldn't be celebrated. It shouldn't be talked about in that manner. Because at the end of the day, if a man keeps cheating on you and you're accepting it because you have been conditioned to think, well, all men cheat anyway, so, you know, that's not real. That's not real. Another one that I came across: a man gonna stay in touch with a girl he should have kept. If he wanted to keep you, he would have kept you. So that's trash. Another one I came across is, when dating these days, you can't even worry about if you're the only one. Just gotta hope that you're the favorite. Another dumbass post. Like, okay, so dating to me is different. You can date multiple people. So I can look at that in my perspective and say, okay, if you're dating multiple people, or if you're the person you're dating, he's dating multiple people, then if you like him, you would hope that you're his favorite out of all those people that he's dating. I can get it from that standpoint. But see, I was gonna make a video on dating. That's probably gonna be my next video. I know in my culture, dating is not, well, this is just from my experience and from my point of view, because I was raised a little rough. So, but I know around the people that I was raised around, we don't date the way we supposed to. Because when you're dating, there's no sex involved. I feel like when you're dating, you can date multiple people at the same time. But you're not supposed to be having sex with any of these people. You're supposed to be getting to know these people to see who you like, who you vibe with, who you can see yourself being with, so that maybe y'all can move to the next step. So that's another thing that I do want to touch on. Dating is, you can date multiple people, but you're not supposed to be having sex with these multiple people. You're supposed to be doing things to get to know one another. But I know in my culture, like, they don't date. They don't date. They don't date. They don't date. But yeah, back to the topic of hand. Love is not pain. You're not supposed to be in an abusive relationship. People will abuse you mentally, physically, emotionally. None of these are acceptable in a loving relationship. So if you're going through emotional abuse, physical abuse, any type of manipulation, that is not love. It's not love, and you can move on. Like, a lot of people just don't want to be alone, so they just put up with anything. And that's not good, because you're never going to attract the person that is going to treat you good if you keep settling for people who are doing you wrong and calling it love. Love is definitely not pain. And I just want somebody out there to understand that love is not pain, because some people feel that, some girls are in a relationship with a man, and because he choke her up, or get mad at her, and she sees that emotion out of him, she think it's like, oh, he loved me, he got mad. And no, he is immature. And you may be immature as well to even think that that's cute, to even think that that's a form of love. But it's sad, because some people grow up seeing their moms get into it with men, argue with men, even their father beating on their mom. So the rabbit hole goes deep to why people feel that this is acceptable. But I'm here to tell you, if you came across this video, you ever been in an abusive relationship, if you're in an abusive relationship now, I need you to really separate yourself and be very careful, because I do have somebody I know that got killed by her ex-boyfriend. He shot her and killed her, and her daughter was in the car. And I mean, it really hurt me. Like, I wasn't her friend, but I knew her from my neighborhood. Like, we have spoken and all of that. But that was the closest that somebody to me has got shot and killed by their boyfriend. I've heard these stories all the time about, men killing women, women killing men. But that hit home because it was so close to me, and I'm like, damn, like, wow, this, it's serious. I'm just thankful that I was never in an abusive relationship. I was in a relationship where somebody hit me. And yeah, I'm going to be real with y'all. Still mess with the person after he hit me. But I was 19 years old, you know, and I just didn't know any better, I didn't know any better. It only happened one time. But still, love is not pain. Love is supposed to be the best feeling in the world. Um, Love is just awesome. I love love. And I've been single for a while because I'm at this point now that I've put in so much self-love into myself. I can't settle for anything anymore. I can't. First of all, I'm too old for that. Second of all, I love myself too much, and I'm not settling for anything in less than what I deserve. So I do want to close this out because I think I've been talking a little bit too long, but I did want to close this out with a quote about love. And it says, being deeply in love by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. We are most alive when we are in love. The only um the only thing we never get enough of is love. And the only thing we never give enough of is love. There is only one happiness in this life: to love and to be loved. And I'm going to end it right there. So I hope, that you understand that love is not pain. People will manipulate you into, make you think that they're in love with you or they love you, all the while they're treating you terribly. Terribly. But you have to self-reflect, and you have to even know what you're looking for in a man, because people do have different love languages, so that's a book that you could read, about love language. So people do have different ways they love or they show their love, But love should never be about pain. The only time you should be in pain when it comes to love is when you have lost someone that you love deeply and it hurts you. That's the only type of pain and love that I feel can go together, is when you lose someone that you love dearly. That is painful. But if you're in a relationship with someone and pain or hurt is involved, no, I'm gonna need you to reevaluate that situation. It is a such thing as tough love. People can show you tough love, but that's coming from a place of love when they show you tough love. Because sometimes you have to show people tough love. But in no way is tough love and pain and hurt the same type of thing. So I hope you guys come back. These videos are going to get deeper because I do want to talk about, some stuff, But I'm just trying to get warmed up to YouTube, warmed up to being consistent. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload another video. Feel free to leave a comment or share this video. Thumbs it up, thumbs it down. Let me know that you like it or you don't like it. But yeah, I hope y'all come back for another video, which will be dropping next Tuesday. And yeah, to all my real ones, please subscribe, because your girl is trying to get motivation from anywhere she can to keep going. Because yeah, it's hard sometimes to stay motivated. But I'll see y'all again in another video. Thank you for watching.